My name is Mimi Smith, and I am a forensic scientist. I work in the forensic biology section for the Virginia Department of Forensic Science, which is the main crime laboratory system for the state of Virginia. I work in the Northern Laboratory, which is located in Manassas, Virginia.
So can you describe what you do?
My daily responsibilities include examining evidence for possible presence of blood or semen, conduct DNA analysis testing, issue a certificate of analysis with my results, perform statistical calculation when they're applicable, and testify in a court of law as needed. And evidence gets submitted to the crime lab. Typically what will happen is the investigators, we discuss with the investigators what needs to be tested and what exactly, just some case info and discussion of the evidence items and what kinds of different exams can be done. Is it DNA or latent prints or whatnot? When we start examining evidence, the chain of custody is really important. And then the first procedure actually in the laboratory is actually looking for such bodily fluids such as blood or semen. We followed numerous quality assurance measures. We wear what's called personal protective equipment. We wear hairnets, masks, safety glasses, lab coats, gloves. We work with only one evidence item at a time. We have controls throughout each procedure, and we also have review processes at each step to ensure the quality of our samples. We still use electrophoresis, but we use what is called now the capillary electrophoresis. Gel electrophoresis was around for quite a long time, and DFS has switched over to the new platform since 2009. But we use it on all of our samples that we run DNA testing on. It's just a newer technology. It's faster. It's less labor intensive, and it's what the forensic community currently uses. Not accurate at all. It's very glamorized, which is the intent of the shows. I've seen a couple CSI, and every now and then they'll throw a very technical term, which is correct. They'll reference, say, a specific location on the DNA that I do my testing on, and so it's kind of interesting that they do that, but from beginning to end, it's kind of unrealistic.
Because it's always rushed.
It's rushed, it's glamorized, they're working in the dark, they get results in 24 hours, and they take more of the application of it being a detective versus for me, purely in the laboratory. I'm a scientist, and I'm basically using scientific methods to test the evidence. If it's something I do my DNA testing on or I examine in the lab, usually all of my results, all my testing can go into court. However, the strongest evidence that juries or judges tend to say, oh, okay, it's usually DNA that is single source, like from one person that they can understand. Usually when we get into mixtures like more than one person, like two or more people, it starts getting all confusing. But because of the media, because of shows like CSI and Bones, jury tend to be attracted more to DNA evidence, as well as fingerprints or firearms. But I think it's kind of neat to hear it in person. It depends. It depends on the scenario. If you're talking, say, fingerprints on a piece of glass and they spray it with bleach or wipe it off, yeah, I mean that might remove most of the evidence. But probably what you've seen on TV is, say, there's a homicide. There's lots of blood around. They try to pour bleach and clean it up. If it's a material like carpet, which is very porous, sometimes it's hard to remove all of it. We have new methods to be able, like you're gonna see on TV when it glows, kind of. that the crime scene people can, use these chemicals to see if there's traces of blood left and so forth. But it really depends on the scenario. It depends what environment. If it's outside, if it's outdoors, it can be environments such as rain or snow can have an effect or heat. So it's possible. It's always possible.
No, I'm just not going to do it.
You have to do it.
I'm not going to
You
do
have
it.
to
Do
do it.
whatever you want, but
Oh,
I'm
fine.
not going to do
Fine.
it.
Well, you won't like what I have to do. Mike.
going on?
I messed up. Something terrible.
What do you need help getting rid of a body again?
Yeah, funny you should say, but
Swear.
well,
You do one petty crime, steal one cell phone, and this is what I gotta do.
Yep.
It's the first thing we're gonna need to do is get as much of that hydrofluoric acid from the chem stockroom as we possibly can.
Okay.
Let's go get that. Come on. Oh my god, you are serious.
He's not dead.
Oh no, he's dead. Alright, let's think about this for a second. Okay, so we gotta get rid of the body first. We can't leave it here. We gotta get this stuff cleaned up. Let's go get the recycling cart. We'll put him in the car. We'll get him out of here. We'll get the hydrofluoric. We'll bring him into a lab room and we'll douse him in the lab room. That way nobody will see anything.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go.
Okay.
I used gel electrophoresis to get the result of the DNA sample you sent me. What happened is that the DNA fragment of the different length was separated as they diffused through the gel material under the influence of an electric field. Since the DNA is negatively charged, it moves towards the positive electron. So the shorter DNA migrate further down. Okay, so the result came back for the blood sample you sent me, and it's the blood of Thomas Edward. Apparently he's a teacher from Wanda High School. Yes, and now the hair is from an Ellen Babcock. Now he said that the witness said that there was two people pushing that blue cart, a bald male. Yeah, he must be very careful or something because I didn't get any evidence. You might want to talk to the witness again. Right, okay, bye.
Hi, Mr. Jeffrey, this is Babcock. I got two arrest warrants for the murder of Mr. Thomas Edwards.
Yes. Could have gotten away with it. Wasn't meddling with kids.
Not going to do it. There's no
You
way
have to
you
do
can
it.
make me do it.
Yep.
There's no way.
You're not
It's
gonna do
never
it.
going to happen.
It's gonna
Not
happen. It's going to happen. Physics.
No, I'm just not going
You
to
have
do
to
it.
do it.
I'm not going to
You
do
have
it.
to
Do
do it.
whatever you want, but I am
Fine.
not going to do
Fine. Well,
it.
you won't like what I have to do. You said go do it again.
Yeah. Yes, I know you just want the result of the explanation.
You just gotta keep
I know.
going. That was your own.
I realized that you didn't want the whole explanation.
You just ruined that for yourself.